Alright, what I was thinking is I've got some of these Power Wheel gearboxes hooked to these little 6 or 12 volt motors, and the motors themselves are at a high speed motor, and they're hooked to a bunch of gears in this box to where they're slow geared. And like, there's a 6 to 12 volt motor. This is only a 3.7 battery pack that I made with a lithium ion, but these motors, depending on which way you hook, since they're a solid state magnet motor, depending on which way you hook the battery to it, it'll go that way, or if you hook it the other way, it'll go in reverse. And what I was thinking is, the motors themselves are pretty much made for those Power Wheels, and they're pretty much unstoppable. You can't stop them if you wanted to, with the gearing system that's on it. So what I was thinking is, I take one of these and off of a cable system, have cable come in one way and go out the other way, so when it's spinning, it's letting one go and one coming back, and mount that onto this down the side here, basically, where I can put that system in there, and then salvage this forward and reverse switch, make a new case for it, basically like a foot peg, where it can sit on the floorboard of the bike. And what I was thinking was, I can put it, let's see here, anyway, I was thinking was I could put it up inside of here. I don't know if you can see in there or not, it's kind of dark. I should have turned the lights on, but I was thinking is I could put it down inside of here, inside the floorboard, or for the gas bikes, there's supposed to be a battery pack here, and then put it all the way to this side as far as possible, and run the cable basically under the carpet. And then you got you got a foot peg. I build this thing here into a different type of foot peg, put a different case on it, and these holes basically go down in there. You can make a foot peg on one side or the other, and extend these buttons out a little bit where you can put your foot on them, and make a pulley system that goes basically from it's so dark you can't really see anything in here, but make a pulley system go from there, like the chain does, and run back, and this little extra thing right here, put a pulley on there, make one of the cables come back and go on the pulley, and then come down, go back, make one of the cables come back and go on a pulley on the inside, and then come down and go, mount to this, and the other end go back up to that pulley. So when it spins, basically, it will pull, one way will pull this here up, and the other way will pull it down, and you can control it with a foot pedal that you can basically even just mount, maybe like put one foot on the ground and then mount the foot peg sitting over top of your carpet with Velcro, and the wire will go down through there, and then you can either just run the wires to one of the 12 volt batteries, or we can build another battery pack that you'll have to charge for it in the bike somewhere, and pretty much you can just put one foot on the ground and push forward or reverse, and your kickstand will just go up or down by itself. I haven't ironed everything out yet. I'm still looking for salvaging parts, but basically get rid of this case, just take the switch out, extends a little foot peg on both sides, and build another box that Velcros probably on the other side, depending on what side you feel most comfortably putting your foot down while you while you push your foot on there to lift the bike up or down. But that way you wouldn't have to lift it. It'd go up on the kickstand by itself. And to get some pulleys and a cable, basically, and build a way to mount this in here, which there's a bar going across here, and this bar right here, we can mount that to either one of those. This side here stop from going back and forth, and this one here stop it go from up and down, so it can be mounted there, and it can be mounted to this. I don't know if you can see it in here or not, but there's a bar going across there too, right behind it. You mount it there and there, and then basically just build a cable system that goes down on the inside right here. Put your little pulley right here, put the cable going around there to this, and even if you have to put a little arm so that when it's up it goes down a little bit to go down to the bottom to pull it in, and you pull it up, basically pull it up. It only has to pull it to you know what I mean, to right here, pop in, and then put it in reverse, make it go back down. But nothing would be really permanent on the bike. All you really need is something to attach to the bottom of here for the cable, and a pulley to screw through this hole that's already here, and build a couple mounts that would mount around, might go down, mount around this bar going across here for the frame, and this pole going back here for the motor mount. And nothing would actually be permanently on the bike. And then you could, if you wanted to, you know, build another charging pack somewhere and build you a port. I can make it where you can charge it, but in reality that motor will work on 12 volts. If you just wired the system to one of the batteries in the bike, it would work. And then these have where basically one power comes in, and then you got the positive and negative on this side, and the negative on the opposite sides of each other, so that power goes in the center. When you switch it back and forth, and they both go, you have a positive and negative going together, but when power only lets power go to one side or the other. So you hit, basically when you hit this here, it switches the power leads around, so one's forward and one's reverse. And then we could make a little box, put foot pedals out on it, make a little box that velcros onto the carpet or something. And you could just basically mount it like, just velcro it right onto your carpet or something, and run the wire down one of these holes that's already here. But that thing is definitely powerful enough to, I can't stop it with my hand. If you had that right there that you're talking about leverage, if I can't stop it with my hand, I guarantee you it'd pick you right up sitting on the bike with just this kickstand pulling that cable over. And the baskets and everything, no matter what you had on there. I can't stop it with just that little bitty area. If you had an arm of leverage going along with it, that makes it twice as much powerful. Anyway, it's just an idea I'm working on. I'm still looking around trying to salvage parts and stuff, and figured I'd go ahead and build it all on here. And by the time I got done, there'd just be a clamp to take off here, a clamp to take off there, and two clamps to take off there, and the wire, and still iron out the power source. But really, this is kind of pointless. You can run, even though you got a 48 volt battery, just like we powered down those lights when we redid your batteries, you can run a positive and negative to one of those batteries. And it ain't like you're using this all the time. You're only using it when you're parking it or when you get ready to take off. But anyway, it's an idea.